Hey, good morning. I always say good morning, even though I don't really know what time you're watching this or where you are or anything like that. But it's morning here, so good morning is how I'm going to greet you. Welcome back to our regularly unscheduled programming where we solve the New York Times crossword puzzle on this here YouTube channel. Very much appreciate your contributions to this solve. It's Thursday, so we're expecting it to be maybe a doozy, who knows? It's constructed by Jem Birch, whose name we have seen previously, and that doesn't tell us much. It's been about a month since my last solve. I spent pretty much that whole time in Sydney, Australia. It's summertime in Sydney, and it's hot, and it's delightful. And yeah, was down there for close to 4 weeks with my buddy Andrew, his 3-year-old son TJ, and we just went to all the beaches, went to the zoo, took a scenic seaplane adventure, did all kinds of things. And now I'm back in Vail, Colorado, where it is not summertime. It's 1 degree below zero at the moment, and definitely still ski season. So a little bit of a gear shift, and my body is doing its best to acclimate. It's 6:52 a.m. I've been up for 4.5 hours probably. I'm super jet lagged. I got back on Sunday, and hopefully that won't impact our solving experience too much. But it might be a day that I need some extra assistance from you. Just to recap, we're at a 59-day streak. That's pretty solid. We didn't lose track while we were traveling. And yeah, Thursday, we're expecting some trickery, some wordplay, misdirection, possibly a theme. Yeah, that's about it. Hope that the month has gone well for you. Hope that you're surviving winter wherever winter is for you. And I don't know, the days are starting to get lighter. It's almost light outside. And I think we're all looking forward to longer days and warmer days, and summer's just around the corner. 50 days from today is our first concert at the amphitheater that I manage here in Vail. So starting to get ready for that. Anyways, that's all I got. That's enough pre-ramble. And oh, they've updated their terms, just FYI. I think we're just going to dive right in. So without further ado, let's do it. Hope you're having a good week. Does a prose job? Like edits? Could it be edits? I bet it's edits. And then this looks like edge, right? Edits and edge. Handled easily. Like aced, perhaps? Like some Olympic races. Got a C, say. Like did okay, I bet. Snoot is a snob. Blind blues singer Paul. I don't know who that is. Emerge as teeth. So looks like we are going to have some kind of a theme with these starred clues. I might just take a peek and see what we got going down here. All but hopeless. That looks like dire. Survivor game changer is an idol. Drag along is toe. Close fitting headwear is a ski hat. Emerge as teeth. Like grow in something. Grow in head. Growing pains. I don't know. Let's move on. A flower named for a deity. That's Iris, right? I'm in trouble. Uh-oh. But I don't know what it is. Soon to appear. Due in. Soon to appear. On deck, maybe? On deck? Like a baseball player. Make passable in a way. Tons, like slews, scads, a lot of heads of ancient Rome. Is that like crania? Crania? Is that Latin? Crania. I bet it's crania. We'll find out. Together. Plural personal pronoun. bait shop purchase. Could be a lure. One of two official languages of Afghanistan. Is that Urdu? Maybe? Urdu? I don't know. Could be. Ancient kingdom of Asia Minor. Let's see. Singer Grande is Ari. Country where the plain of jars is located. All right, so here's our theme. Material in a junkyard pile, or a hint to answering this puzzle's 4 asterisk clues. Well, the thing that came to mind first was scrap metal. Material in a junkyard pile. But obviously that's not going to fit unless we got some fancy rebusy something going on, so we'll find out that too. Flight figure. That could be an ETA. Maybe. Car brand named for a deity. Car brand named for a deity. Zero-sum game. Pickled ginger served with sushi. Interesting, I didn't know that that had a different name. I thought it was just ginger or pickled ginger. Bell sound. Devilish sort. Balloon material. That's latex probably, right? Focus of some magnet schools. STEM, perhaps? Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Virtual companion of the 2000s. Virtual companion. Is that like a Neopet or something? Is that right? Neopet? I think that's right. Nursery sounds. Well, it's probably going to end in an S, but we'll find out. Exposure specification. Not sure. Emmy-winning Sawai of Shogun. Shogun's great, but like, I don't know. We've been seeing this a lot with Parasite also. It's like, these are hard names and they're not, the actors aren't especially well known in this series, and I don't love it. And I do like Shogun. Actually, when I was in Australia, Andrew, my buddy, was reading the whole Shogun series that includes Taipan and Royal House or something, Noble House. It's a whole series of very long books. So, yeah, I'll wait till I've got a lot of free time before I dive in. Oh, so maybe this is scrap metal. Duh. I was thinking it didn't fit in the other place, but that's not where it goes. I'm going to say that's scrap metal, and we'll find out how that fits in. Top seed perks are bye week. Franchise with a signature A-frame roof is IHOP, International House of Red Roofs. A-frame roofs. What you have in mind is a brain, perhaps. Declares, like says, I bet. Punny reply to what are you waiting for? Don't know. Partitioned as land for development. Well, that took 6 minutes, which is a little bit long for a first pass, but we got quite a lot filled in. And I think scrap metal feels pretty good there, so we'll see if that works with our themers. Close-fitting headwear is... Like ski hat is all I can think of, but... View. Hen house. Night school offering. I'm going to say that's ESL, English as a second language. Figure out. Let's say snob is wrong and this is ESL. But I'm not sure. Laundry cycle is... Spin dry. Mom and Dad aren't going to be pleased with us. Like, we're in deep. Maybe. Operating system. Okay, so this is wrong, because that's Unix, I'm pretty sure. So soon to appear up next. Up next. I feel better about that. This could be spin dry. And is this swum? This must be swum. I don't love that. And mast. Paul. Pena. Spin dry, maybe. State with the highest percentage of federal land. I would have said Alaska. But I'm not sure. Sites on beaches and in barns. Beaches and barns. It's not on next, right? Beaches and barns. Something chart. That's not specific. They may get splints. That's probably shins. So Urdu, not so much. Shins. Tons. C-shaped tool, maybe. That's probably a clamp. Ear related. So this is not crania, because that's oral. Oral. Or this is Mazda. Winnings would be prize money. Okay, so we feel okay about that. Oh, mylar is what balloons are made out of. Mazda. So oral, I believe. Heads are capita, like per capita. Pie chart. Okay, all right. Progress. Court event. I feel like that's a tennis court, and I want to say serve. Serve. I don't know. Volatile demolition aid, for short. Like nitro. Volatile demolition aid. Got me? In the midst of a conflict is at war. Long-handled server is a ladle. You're too much, like, oh, stop. Standard park purchase is a day pass. Press club. Oh, gym. Plea. So this is going to be plea deal. But how does that work with bell sound? Deal. Appeal. So we're getting lead out. We're scrapping the metal of lead. And we are left with P-E-A-L, peel. All right, so that helps. Wipes out Eats It. Longest running musical in London's West End. Les Mis. I don't know if that would be with an S. That's probably zoned, right? Les Mis. Things commonly found in bars. Soaps. Bar of soap. Catches red-handed nabs. Enya. Crossing Anna. Anna Sawai. Nursery sounds. Coos. And Photoshop tool is crop, right? Zealous supporter is a stan. A knight's aid is a page. Is that right? Left in a hurry, like fled. Oh, this is exposure, not like photography, but like sun exposure. Did a lot of SPFing myself in the hot place, Sydney. So I'm going to say that's page and fled and image. and emo. And what was this? This is the chi. What are you waiting for? Tips? Oh, like waiting tables for. Duh. All right, 12 and a half minutes. We're doing okay, but we still got some work to do up top here. Handled easily. Like, I'm going to say that's aced. A snoot is that just like your nose? Paul Pena doesn't ring a bell, but I feel like it's going to be a P there. So emerge as teeth. Emerge as teeth. So we're going to scrap the metal. Definitely need some more help here, though. This must be ski hat, right? Ski hat. I'm in trouble. Help. Could be. Make passable in a way. Pave, like pave a road. View would be angle. Growing old. Oh, and emerge, so grow in, and we're scrapping the gold. Henhouse is a coupe, duh. Figure out deduce. Deduce is loose. Tons. This must be wrong. Must be like ads. A plural personal pronoun. Like there. One of two official languages of Afghanistan. Oh, well, this is Nevada. So, language is that? Two official languages. Huh. Major kingdom, or ancient kingdom of Asia Minor. A country where the plain of jars is located. Oh, so Latinos, and we're getting rid of the tin. We're scrapping tin, so we're left with Laos, where, of course, the plain of jars is located. Duh. Zero-sum game is a wash. A court event is a trial. Okay, so Dari was the answer to the language. Pickled ginger served with sushi. A devilish sort is a sly dog. Sly dog. Laundry cycle must be spin dry. I'm going with that. And then this feels like scads, right? Sites on beaches and in barns. Beaches. Barns. Like, is it like pails? Like a pail for milking a cow and a pail for building a sandcastle? Beaches and in barns. Pails. We're so dead. Does that work? Volatile demolition aid. This must be nitro. Come on. That means that like you dig. Sorry. Ancient kingdom, like The irony? Pairs? I was really hoping maybe that would just somehow all magically work out, but you dig? Like, this section here is kind of killing me. Ancient Kingdom of Asia Minor. Oh, pails, duh. I literally wrote pairs when I meant to write pails, because I'm so jet lagged, because I'm still living in the future, sort of. 1745 for a 60-day streak on a Thursday when I'm super jet lagged. I'm going to say that is a pretty big win. 1745, not amazing, but not too bad. And that's tough though. Lydia, Gari, that's a tough area. I've never heard of Lydia as an ancient kingdom of Asia Minor. And Gari, I mean, I'm familiar with nori, which is the seaweed that they would wrap sushi in when you get like a sushi roll. But I've never heard of Gari. That's interesting. But hey, we got it done. Appreciate your assistance. That was very helpful. Let's have a look. Does a prose job, is edits. I like the alliteration of that clue, but I don't know, fairly straightforward and didn't set like the most exciting tone at 1 across, but it's okay. Aced. We did not ace this puzzle, but we did okay. Swum. Not a big fan of this. Swum, just as a word in general. Like, I'm trying to think when you would say I swum. You'd say I went swimming, right? I swum from the dock to the island or something, I guess, maybe. But yeah, just as a word in general, not a huge fan. Did okay. Snoot is your nose. Paul Pena. I've never heard of that person. So that's not a great sign for his appearance in this puzzle. Here's our first themer, growing old. We have scrapped gold, and so emerge is grow in, as in your teeth. Iris is a flower name for a deity. Eel is a slippery figure in a simile, slippery as an eel. Help, I'm in trouble. Up next, pave, scads, capita. Capita is also the name of like a skateboard clothing brand, right? Capita. Maybe they even make skateboards, snowboards, something. The irony. So like here, I mean, I don't know. So we've got rid of iron and we're left with they. That's cool, but like the irony doesn't have anything to do with anything, right? Same as growing old, same as plea deal. Like the broader clue doesn't fit anything, right? It's just once we eliminate gold, we get something that makes sense. So I don't love that. I think it's not layered enough, unless I'm missing it, in which case please tell me I'm a dummy. Lure, Dari. We have Gari and Dari. Whew. I've never heard of Dari. That's a doozy. Lydia, again, not familiar with that. Ari, Dari, Gari, Ari. Okay, we're just really going for that. Latinos, so again, I mean, Laos doesn't have anything to do with Latinos. Latinos don't live in Laos. And Latinos have nothing to do with scrap metal, I don't think. ETD is your flight figure. This could have been trouble because I had ETA, which I feel like is more common. Mazda is named for a deity. What deity is that? I don't know. Wash, Gari, plea, deal, sly, dog, mylar, stem, neopet. I only am familiar with neopet from crosswords. I don't think I ever saw a neopet in real life. Kuz, SPF, Anna Sawai. So some definitely tough names here. Paul Pena, Anna Sawai, to name a couple. And I believe there are some more ahead. So scrap metal is a material in a junkyard pile. It's interesting because when I was up here, first thing I thought was scrap metal. and I was just looking on the wrong line. Um, I don't know. Why is that interesting? Is it? Maybe not. Buys, IHOP, image, says, tips. What are you waiting for? I'm waiting for tips. Zoned, cool. Edge, dire, idle. Yeah. Survivor, game changer. I mean, Survivor was on like when I was in high school, right? I mean, I feel like I used to watch Survivor with my mom in high school. It's crazy that it's still going on and that it's still a thing. I was listening to a podcast and they said something about on Survivor, like when you win the chickens and you like get to raise chickens or something. And I was like, what? This game has evolved. Maybe they were joking. I don't know. Drag along is to toe. Ski hat is close fitting headwear. So like, what headwear is not close fitting? I don't. What makes it close fitting? Like, this is headwear and it fits me pretty close. Um, I, I don't. I don't know that that's specific to a ski hat. Also, everyone wears a helmet. Like 90% of people on the mountain are wearing a helmet these days. So ski hat, I don't know. Just don't love it. Angle is view. Coop, English is a second language. Deduce, spin dry. We're so dead. I said we're in deep, which was a bad guess, but we're so dead. I just feel like there's a number of things that could have fit here, even after you get we're. It's like those next six letters could have been just about anything. And since we're crossing Lydia and Gary, and I don't know, tough. Unix, I don't really know how operating systems operate or what Unix is exactly, but sounds like it was important in the pioneering of computing, home computing. Mast, Nevada, pails are sites on beaches and in barns. I've never milked a cow. It sounds unappealing, but probably something we should all do if we consume anything made out of milk. We should all be more familiar with how that stuff happens. And I don't know. I don't want to milk a cow though, so probably won't. Pie chart, shins, might get splints, clamp, oral. That's not my favorite, but it is fine. Winnings is prize money. Trial happens in court. Nitro is a volatile demolition aid. You dig? At war, ladle, O-stop, day pass is a standard park purchase, like at a theme park, Disney, for example. Press club is the gym. Speaking of day pass, though, I just want to say Sydney has one of the top zoos in the world, Taronga Zoo, and I was riding high for a while after going to that zoo, man. It was so cool. Just saw all the things, and it's been a while since I'd been to a zoo. Like, possibly the last time I went to a zoo was 18 years prior when I went to Taronga Zoo in Sydney. I can't remember going to any zoos since then. The zoo is awesome, and it's funny, like, I have spent so much time in New York. The Bronx Zoo is one of the top zoos in the world also, and I've never been there. And I just feel like I've really neglected zoos in my life. And there's nothing cooler than seeing, like, a giant Siberian tiger just staring you down. It's freaking rad. Anyways, day pass. Gym is a press club because you bench press. Eats It, Les Mis. Soaps are found in bars. Nabs, Enya, Crop, Stan, Page, Fled, Chi is your life force, and emo is a punk subculture. I feel like any proper punk person would be offended to be lumped in with emo, but that's their problem, right? Anyways, we solved this puzzle together as a team. I'm glad that we haven't lost our stride too much after a month away. Definitely going to be a little bit of a, the rest of this week is going to be a bit of a bear, trying to get back on track, trying to find my sleep rhythm and everything. But It's good to be home, and I definitely miss the beach. And I'm like, why is it so cold here in this place that I have chosen to live? It's still probably like 0 degrees out, and got a nice fire going though, and already crushed my first Yeti full of coffee, and probably gonna drink another one before too long. But yeah, that's it. I don't know. Good solve, pretty smooth. And I didn't love the theme, but it was fine. There's nothing particularly wrong with it, just not as elegant as I personally am. So, but we can't all be that elegant, I suppose. Anyways, click the like button if you liked it. Please don't click it if you didn't like it. That would just be a sham, and neither one of us would feel good about that outcome. But if you did like it, then click the like button, and then I know you liked it, and that's great. And if you want to see more videos like this nonsense, then subscribe to this YouTube channel, because this is the only type of nonsense you're going to get here, is me solving the crossword puzzle and telling you about my week. I think I'll probably try and do a live solve tomorrow, a video solve tomorrow. Still trying to get out of the habit of calling them live solves, because there's nothing live about it. I'm going to record this and then put it up on YouTube and say good morning no matter what time of day you watch it. So, not live at all. But I'm live right now in this moment, and so that's where I came up with that. The post ramble here has really gotten out of control. I have nothing left to say, so I should probably just cut it off. Appreciate you joining me. Like and subscribe. Have a great day, and most importantly, please join me again next time for another video solve of the New York Times crossword. Thanks. Bye.